Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Army Black Knights. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. So Army's offense will come out first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity because...
Oh, he's got some space. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense in their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Running to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Black Knights are threatening in the red zone. Rides the back on the option, the give. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Ball is spotted on the 6. It'll be first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Army!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oregon's offense has the ball for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The Ducks are in the hurry up.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fakes the grab. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives him a chance. He makes this offense go.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second. He's trying to get it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
And he puts through the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Army has it back, and the offense ready to go. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. The hand to the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Booker. Makes the grab, it's Collier. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down coming up after the completion. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The give on the option.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the run. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here comes the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The tap. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Ducks will hustle to the line. Brown will throw it. Snagged out of the air. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Ducks will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He gets a block. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Black Knights! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Power football with the run. Got room at the 35. Running free. Past the 30. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ducks. You know they love their track at Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. The Black Knights can do it on the ground with a Mr. Inside or Mr. Outside. They just love to run it.
They'll do it however way you want it. Whether it's inside and they're going to give the first one or they're going to run the option off it, you're going to get us turning it on.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who...
Looking deep down the right side. And it's a pick. No, he's out of bounds. Couldn't stay in bounds after catching the ball. It's simply an incomplete pass. They'll run the option. The pitch.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The Black Knights send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when you want to take advantage of that coverage. But the defense...
Just look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Leaves it with the running back.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated. No.
Brown wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Ducks have this offense rolling.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Caught close to the marker. It's Johnson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And the returner will be dragged down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll toss it. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. There he goes. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Army! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. Brown will throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Makes a move. Special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Melton. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Ducks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right on the money. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw. It's Booker. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Steps away. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looks as if he's going to run it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The stress that a guy who can run that fast puts on a defense, even if it's a pass play, he has them on edge all the time.
Oh, the D coordinator. This guy
Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Black Knights will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe...
Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got his man all by himself. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Brown wants to pass. The screen, he's got wheels. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down.
He's got it out. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game, you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Going right to work up top. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Mikey Stadium, alive. A wall of cadets trying to urge on their fellow soldiers on third down. Good timing on the quick out. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Ducks line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. On the option. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. Punt is in the air. Now on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Brown will throw it. The short hands, it's Johnson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. At the 35, he's open. It's a running room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say, remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is the day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the move. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Army! There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Leaves it with the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. and wants to pass. Using the quick game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds. No pickup at all on that play. This has been a tight one. 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. On the option. Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Now on the option. Now the toss. Steamrolls his way ahead. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the Black Knights look to keep this drive humming. Rides the back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. The Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the option. Quick toss. He breaks a tackle. There he goes. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Runs through the tackle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Makes it past the marker. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Now adjusting. Past the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. They're going to run it to the right. Breaks the tackle. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
Well, trailing late in the game right now, the offense obviously needs better plays than that, and they took a negative play. But at least the good news is they got out of bounds, so they're able to stop the clock. They've got to dial something up here that's going to get a big play.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the 1st down and more. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up by 20 over Liberty. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
You need points to win this game, but it's a good sign that your offensive line is firing off the ball here late and getting some push. That was a really good-looking run late in this one.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And that is a big one. Not content to go to overtime. They're going to try to get into position to win it here.
Great execution there on that throw by the QB and his intended target, keeping this drive going, getting chunks of yards, trying to get themselves in position to win.
4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. The give. Hard running there. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Staring at a 3rd and long here in this first overtime possession. Looking to throw, it's Booker. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed behind the line. It's Suggs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.